Hello, my friends. I am here with part 3 of my collection update for Christmas. As you can see, it is seriously filling out. I'm almost, I'm more than halfway filled with this enormous shelving unit that I made. I am clocking in somewhere in the high 500 area, somewhere nearing 600 CDs. So, yeah, that's my current issue. So, let me show you some more CDs. This is mostly Hell's Headbangers on packaging, hence the title of the video. And then, after these first couple, it is all Hell's Headbangers. These first couple is a small stack from the record store today, because when you have gift cards, you have no justification for money, because I am a complete and total moron. And yeah, so I'm just going to start off. This is one of my favorite bands, so if you don't like it, I don't care, because this is a great band in every regard. Don't care what they believe in. If some people think that they're racist, seriously, it doesn't matter in the slightest what those people have to say, or what they have to say, because it's their opinion. If you want people to respect yours, you gotta respect theirs. So, all that garbage behind. First one by this band is their debut. Technically, their debut. This is pronounced by Leonard Skinner. Very great album. Love these dudes. Not going to talk too much about Skinner, because I don't really need to. Just going to show you the discs. Very cool. Great album. Getting close to their discography on CD. Next is Nothing Fancy by Leonard Skinner. Great record as well. This is arguably my favorite. From the Ronnie Van Zant era, or completely in total, because I love Ronnie Van Zant. Yeah, this says Made in the Shade on it, which is great. Everything. This whole album. Pure gold. Next one, Street Survivors, with the original flame cover. Great release. Killer album. I love this album. All of their albums I am 100% solid fan of. Even the new stuff with Johnny. And this is Skinner's first, with 17 tracks from Muscle Shoals. So you got some really well-known tracks like Freebird and Simple Man, and yes, stuff like that. And then there's songs that are like The Season, Lend a Helping Hand, Things Going On, and Things Going On, and I think one are pretty big, and You Run Around and Ain't Too Proud to Pray. These great finds. Glad to have these Skinner ones. Then these next two are also from the record shop. These two are metal. This first one is like the first wave of British heavy metal. This is Burn by Deep Purple, their first album, featuring David Coverdale on vocals, I believe. This is a great release. I don't need to talk too much about Purple. I better not, at least. But yeah, this is great album. Deep Purple. And then, speaking of great Swedish black and melodic death metal, black death, whatever, melodic black death, whatever you feel the need to call it. This is the debut, Somberland by Dissection. First thing in my collection by these guys. Great stuff. Comes with the order form for Century Media. Very cool to have this, because this is a phenomenal band. But yeah, I know everybody worships this band for a good reason. They're very good. Didn't even look much at this. I just saw it immediately and put it in my pile. So yeah, that is it for that. Now everything else is from Hell's Headbangers. Iced tea is so good. I have one special edition CD, and then I think this is 13 CDs maybe. I don't know. I ordered the 10 for 10 and then a couple extra. So, or the 10 for 20. So this is the first one in my 10 for 20. This is the band Dwell with the album Vermin and Ashes. This is a death doom band. I don't remember if this one's from Chicago, but one of these bands is from Chicago, and I got a lot of death doom. Very cool to have. Yeah, this is the Death Doom one, I think. Yeah, this is Death Doom from Chicago. I'm pretty sure it's from Chicago. I have not listened to most of these. For some reason, it pisses me off to listen to them when they're not on my shelf, which doesn't make any sense, but whatever. But yeah, that is Dwell with that album. Next one is supposed to be like a psychedelic progressive rock, hard rock stoner band. This is Corsair with One Eyed Horse. I haven't seen too many people talking about this, but I saw what it was described as, so I figured let's give it a shot. I really dig this disc tray. Very simple yet very, very cool. I've not listened to this one yet either, but I'm very glad that I picked it up. Looking at the album cover, I will more than likely enjoy this substantially. I'm hoping it's going to sound like Hex Vessel, but I'm not too sure. Next one is a very, very acquired taste of a band in my opinion. King Foley's in this band, and he's the singer and keyboard player. This is Superior the Hatchet by October 31. This is a great band. Very fun. Motorheady meets Judas Priest, sort of. That's how I would say it. Stupid case things broke, but there's the disc. There's the dads themselves. And yeah, this is just a good all-around fun heavy metal record. If you like Motorhead, check it out. You'll probably find something to dig about it. By the way, we're listening to Evol, E-V-O-L, with the album Dream Quest. Saw the album cover, thought it was great looking, and put it on. And so far it is amazing. Electronic, ambient, sounding medieval. It's all living hell. And yeah, it's very cool. This next one is by that same band. This is the album The Fire Awaits You by October 31. I have not listened to this one yet, but I'm assuming it is very similar in sound to the last one, but more raw. Maybe a bit doomier. But yes, this is an older album, and I'm very glad to get this in my collection, because I know October 31 rules. But to finish off my King Foley area, this is Supernatural Addiction by Deceased. Old school death metal, very thrashy, very cool. There's other guys on the disc. I've never seen a band put on a disc before, and I like that idea a lot. I might steal that for my band's EP. That's coming out probably next month. Maybe early February at the latest. So yeah, that is Deceased with Supernatural Addiction. Oh, this is atmospheric black metal. Great. I love this album cover, guys. This is such a cool album. EVOL, Evil, with the album Dream Quest. Look up the album cover. I'm sure you'll see it and be like, whoa. Next one is some black death thrash, sort of. I know from where are these guys from? I don't remember where these guys are from. I didn't do too much research before I ordered this box. I just kind of wanted some blind buys, some new stuff that I never heard of, and I wanted to get them to be a complete surprise. So my apologies for my lack of knowledge, but this is Doomed to Eternity by Graveworm. This is cool. Very cool stuff. I've listened to a track or two, which ruins the aspect of surprise, but I know that there's probably some more hidden gems in this album. And the album cover is awesome. I love this album cover. So cool. I don't remember what that dog's name is from Harry Potter, but very cool. Next is the hype sticker said, "Picture your favorite Judas Priest songs with Yngwie Malmsteen guitar solos." So I immediately was like, whoa. This is an Australian band featuring members of Mournful Congregation and Cauldron Black Ram. This is Johnny Touch with the album Inner City Wolves. So this is speed metal, I guess. Maybe epic heavy metal, sort of. Very, very, very much so, obviously, speed metal. Just based off the album cover, I would probably pull it as a hunch of some kind of thrash or speed metal or old school heavy metal. But yeah, this is a super cool addition to my collection. I dug the album cover, so I added it to my box. Next one, necessity in your collection. This is Devil's Congeries Volume 1 by Nunslaughter. Who doesn't need some Nunslaughter in their collection? Seriously, classic name, especially if you're a Hell's Headbangers fan. Devil metal, which is just kind of slightly blackened, thrashy old school death metal. These are demo compilations. Great release. Very glad to have some Nunslaughter in my collection. I could finally order a patch and a shirt and not sound like a complete idiot by not owning anything by the band. This is the band from Chicago. Dwell is not from Chicago. This one is. This is a different Death Doom band called Cyanide with their album Death, Doom, and Destruction. This one's from Chicago. My apologies, guys. There's the guys. They look awesome. I feel like I've seen these guys at a show before. So, not seen them, but like, yeah, this. I'm getting close to my time out, but this is great artwork. So yeah, this is Death Doom from Chicago, which I'm going to probably fall in love with because Chicago, native, of course. Got two left. This is supposed to be black and death metal. This is Rivs in the Murk by Evangelist. Yeah, this is supposed to be kind of strange Black Death in vein of Portal, from what I've heard, and that is a concoction for goodness. So I will probably talk about that in a later video, probably in recommendations if it's anything like it's been cracked up to be. And this is one of the CDs that I ordered extra. First off, got this Crucified Mortals hype thing and really cool Hell's Headbanger sticker. Very glad to own those. And here it is. Ominous Doctrines of the Prepeternal Mystical Microcosm by Inquisition. I didn't even have to look, but I screwed up all the other names. Inquisition, Colombian black metal. Great act. Probably my favorite Inquisition album. Probably. Great artwork. What is it? Ominous Bloodshed Across the Celestial Zenith. That's also a phenomenal album. That's not what it's called. It's not ominous. I don't remember the first word. Man, Celestial Bloodshed Across... Oh, no. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Celestial Zenith, that album. So there's that. And then finally, the grail item of my box. This is an album that I've been wanting for a long time. I got the special edition limited to 666 copies. This is The Horrors of Satan by Denial of God. This is the 7-inch vinyl case reissue for the CD. Very cool. This is Picture King Diamond Stories with good old school black metal with a great album cover that is very Halloween. Very cool. So that is it, guys. And I appreciate you guys watching. My Hell's Headbangers box from my brother. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate it. And thanks, cousin, for the gift cards. And yeah, I have one more part to do, and then I am done. So thanks for watching, guys. Keep it greasy, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, or whatever you do.